Robert Downey Jr. and Joker director's road trip comedy, with 39% RT score climbing Netflix charts 14 years later. Robert Downey Jr. and Joker director Todd Phillips' road trip comedy, with a 39% Rotten Tomatoes score, is climbing the Netflix charts, more than a decade after its original release. Among the most successful and beloved contemporary actors, Downey Jr. has starred in a wide variety of movies throughout his well-observed 55-year career. Before portraying Louis Strauss in Oppenheimer, which won him the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, or his tenure as Tony Stark/Iron Man in the MCU, he had done many comedies and even joined the cast of SNL during season 11. Within comedy, Downey Jr. appeared in The Pickup Artist, Soapdish, The Shaggy Dog, and the acclaimed, but debated, Tropic Thunder, among other films. However, he has proven more than capable of working across genres, as evidenced by his more dramatic roles and blockbuster accomplishments, similar to Todd Phillips' transition from largely humor-infused projects to the 2019 thriller Joker. Prior to making that movie, based on the eponymous DC Comics villain, Phillips was known for directing The Hangover and its two sequels, along with a profitable, but poorly received, road trip comedy starring Downey Jr. Due Date is finding success on Netflix. A collaboration between Robert Downey Jr. and Todd Phillips came in 2010 with the release of Due Date. The film centers on Peter Hyman, Downey Jr., and his cross-country adventure with eccentric amateur actor Ethan Tremblay, played by Zach Galifianakis, as he races home for the birth of his child. Along with Downey Jr. and Galifianakis, the cast of Due Date includes Michelle Monaghan, Jamie Foxx, Juliette Lewis, and Danny McBride. Despite being a box office success, earning over $211 million, there was disappointing reception for the movie and on Rotten Tomatoes, where it holds a critic-based score of just 39%. Now, with Due Date being on Netflix, the film is gaining impressive viewership 14 years after being released in theaters. The comedy presently stands at number 5 on the streaming service's top 10 movies in the U.S. chart, and is behind only Despicable Me 2, Despicable Me, Netflix product Ad Vitam, and Rush Hour. Due Date received negative reactions from critics and audiences alike, as it currently holds a 52% Popcornmeter score on Rotten Tomatoes. What the Netflix success of Due Date means. The latest success of Due Date on Netflix indicates that audiences are still eager to see Robert Downey Jr. movies, outside his work in the MCU, and perhaps, the more humorous, the better. Given how well the film performed commercially, there may even have been renewed interest from viewers who enjoyed it 14 years ago, once it became accessible on streaming. Also, while Phillips veered into a darker genre with Joker and its sequel, The Underwhelming Joker, Folie à Deux, those who enjoy his other directorial features are likely drawn to this style of comedy, reminiscent of The Hangover.